Hello, it's Disley Casey from Reality Bites and today we're giving just a very quick update on the live stream that just took place today, Saturday, the 19th of March at 4 p.m. So we're very pleased that people were able to attend the live stream. And because the live stream was pre-recorded, we thought of giving you a quick little update of what's happening around the area. Sue, anything you'd like to ask, or, you know, your comments on the stream?
How has it been the last week?
Well, it's been a pretty busy week, Sue, for me anyway, and that sort of thing. So basically, Ray, who was on the live stream, and I have joined forces to get the disaster recovery in the recovery phase, now that the floods have kind of been and gone, and that as to what happens. So we've joined forces. There's at least 4 Sussex Inlet Facebook pages that we're aware of. If anybody knows of any more, please let us know. And Ray is providing a lot of information, which I then post to the 4 pages. So that people get that disaster information as quickly as possible. Now, yes?
Has there been any communication with the respective councils and other relevant groups?
I've been in communication with Patricia White, who's our local councillor, and for the Shoalhaven Council, for the Sussex Inlet and surrounds areas. I'm not quite sure how widespread her area is, but she did mention in a telephone call Lake Conjola and another point a little bit north. And she's generously agreed to be interviewed by you and myself on Tuesday, the 22nd of March. Again, that will be pre-recorded and go live on Saturday, next Saturday, the 26th of March. I've also put a post up in all the Facebook groups that if people have got questions, that they send them in the comments to let us know. And a few people have sent in questions through the comment section under the post, which I'm collating. I've also talked to Michael from Shoalhaven Council, one of the main workers, and he gave me the recovery support officers for Shoalhaven Council. Their names, they're Jenny and Janice, and their phone number, which I'll just reiterate, is, wait for it, drum roll, everything like that. Jenny and Janice, they are, is 02 4429 5888. So I'll just say that again, 02 4429 5888. So people who've been in the Sussex area who've been affected by the floods can ring Jenny or Janice. If they don't answer the phone, please leave a message and they will call you back. So that's really good to know. And Michael has requested Shoalhaven Council have a process to deal with media inquiries, and I need to send an email to Shoalhaven in order for the right person to actually attend with Patricia. So hopefully we'll get someone there. I haven't at this stage had a response from Resilience New South Wales. That's another avenue to try and bring on, so we can have, like we've just had a bit of a panel discussion. So they're in the works. Bob from Sussex, he organised a little, maybe a miniature mud army to assist a gentleman in Wanda Avenue. That was, remember, Wanda Avenue was one of the avenues flooded. And that because this gentleman lived alone, he also has a busted foot, and he also lives with vertigo. So it was very hard for him to, and it was just so overwhelming. He had so much stuff, to be able to pull everything out of the garage and also wash it all down, wash the garage out because of the salt water, and then put it back in. So there was a little miniature group of residents who assisted Bob on that. People, I want to thank people for sending in their photos and videos, and those who have done that and given permission. Some have been used in the first episode, which was good because it gives I hope it gave people a bit more of a visual impact of what the ladies were saying. What else has been happening? There's a lady called Judith Cluley who is organising book donations to be from the Sussex Inlet area to be sent up to Lismore. So because Lismore Library naturally was affected by the floods up there and lost the majority, if not all, their books. So so that's and people have been making donations for that. I'll say it now, but we'll do it as another update after the second part 2, where people talked about the roads, and we talked about Springs Road. So people look out for part 2 on Monday, this coming Monday, the 21st of March at 7 p.m. And Shoalhaven Council have come through and have filled in all the potholes, particularly those dangerous ones on the Springs Road, which is the main road to get into Cudmera Barara area. They've also been on Sussex Inlet Road and Jacobs Drive. And there's a sign, the council have put up an electronic sign. There's going to be night works happening on the 29th and 30th of March. So Shoalhaven Council road crews have been reasonably busy around the area. If there are still potholes, I suggest, as Patricia has recommended when talking to me, you take a photograph and send it into council. And that's at council@shoalhaven.nsw.gov.au. nsw.gov.au, yes, but they are getting there, so that's really good news as well.
Yeah, that's awesome news. It's been very busy, so yeah, that's hopefully it's a start of something good. So long term.
Yeah, just remember, you've only seen, viewers and listeners, you've only seen or heard part 1. The ladies had a lot to say, didn't they, Sue? I do really want to thank people also who have sent images and kindly sent images and video footage that we could use for the episode. So that's really good as well.
Yeah, it's good to see people getting involved and in their communities.
The other thing to let viewers and listeners know, Susan, is that the Red Cross attended the St George's Basin Country Club to assist with $500 grants to people who have been financially affected. From what I understand, the Red Cross, the recovery support officers and services New South Wales also came to Sussex Inlet to the bowling club on Thursday or Friday, just gone. Not sure exactly what day they were there, but so they have come into the area, which is actually good as well. I'd say you'd find that there was a lot of neighbour helping neighbour. Don't know if Sandra's 5 teams, see, they were probably out doing stuff as well. We may not be able to go out and fight bushfires, or actually, you know,
but even
use the boats and that, but we can come in afterwards. And I think people have been doing it each in their own small ways. I don't believe it, you know, when it's been heard of or an idea, you know, has been put forward, I think people have actually, you know, yep, we can help. You know, there was Wayne, he's a new resident to the area, and he has a battery operated water pump. I think it attaches to a hose. Now he was lending that out around Sussex, setting it up and lending that to help pump water out of people's yards. And he also has a small excavator, and he was telling me how he dug a trench for a lady and her daughter or granddaughter, just to help to release the water from the property. You know, so when people are hearing of things, people are stepping forward.
As an ex-firey, I know that one firsthand. I mean, you're out there, you know, fighting fire or putting in a break or whatever you're doing, and it's hard work and exhausting work, and you've got people from the community that are doing sandwiches or some food or drinks and that to keep the fireys replenished so they can continue to do their job.
Absolutely.
That is the amazing thing of communities that we really need to, you know, nurture and grow and support, and council has a role in that. And, you know, any forward planning should have these sorts of things, you know.
Yes, and, you know, it needs to be there as some description, although people do come and go and that sort of thing. But just some key strategies would be really good. But I think we'll wind up this update, if you don't mind, at this stage. And we want to say thank you for listening and watching. Remember, Monday, 21st of March is part 2 of Sussex Inlet, the forgotten New South Wales South Coast, rural South Coast town. Part 2, we are interviewing Patricia White on Tuesday, so that would be good. So please send in your questions, PM me or put them in comments in the post comment, and that, so that Sue and I can actually ask the questions to Patricia. If we do get more people on the panel to interview, that would be great, but that's not set in stone at this stage, but it is locked into Patricia's diary. So, and that again will be pre-recorded and actually air on Saturday, the 26th of March. So this is Desley Casey and
Republic
saying thank you from Reality Bites.